Australian Defence Force trains regularly with the US military here in the Pacific and around the world. Every 2 years we have a unique opportunity to train with the US in conventional high-end operations. And on a similar level, the New Zealand Defence Force this year has been able to join us to take advantage of that unique opportunity.
So the Navy's participation is limited to 2 vessels. We have HMNZS Takaha and our South HMNZS Endeavour, which is the replenishment tanker which is working to fuel the fighting. So for Navy personnel, it's very difficult to often get the relevant and effective training that we need to hone the warfighting capabilities, and the ability to work in this, the largest bilateral exercise for the first time with the Americans and the Australians, is significant in terms of the opportunities it offers.
So we have with the New Zealand Scots combat team, we've got 12 NZDFs. We've been working along with the coalition forces. So for us, we're a recon patrol. So we're observing, pushing into an area, looking for the enemy, identifying who they are, and then trying to counter that with our assets and pushing other elements forward.
The main activities for the NH90 on Exercise Talisman Sabre has been air mobile operations and air assault operations. That means that we've been operating mainly at night to insert troops to help fight the battle. One of the best events on this exercise for us was inserting a battalion lift of personnel, which is 235 people, into an area that was semi-opposed with a gun target line. So getting in there at night at low level and with all of our radios going and all of the communication that's going on between the crew, delivering our troops onto the specified position at the right time, and at 3 o'clock in the morning arriving back at our home plate on the ground with a fantastic feeling of satisfaction.
So 3 Squadron of the Royal New Zealand Air Force has integrated into Battle Group Griffin. I can't undersell the value of having the experience and professionalism and camaraderie of 3 Squadron to conduct complex air mobile operations which are responsive and agile. Look, in this 100th year of Anzac Cove, having 3 Squadron here brings back to me the benefits and trust we have with the New Zealand Defence Force.
So for many of us, this is the largest exercise that we've taken part in, and it's been a real eye-opener just being involved in a military activity of this scope.
For a lot of the guys, it's all new to them, so quite exciting working alongside the armoured units, getting out there and actually doing the task.
The Australians have been really good to work with. I think we've got a really common point of view when it comes to the way we do business. We've had the opportunity to work with a number of assets that we don't normally get to play with in New Zealand, so it's been a really good learning experience for everyone.
For the NH90 to operate here in Australia on its first deployment, it's required a lot of coordination and reach back into New Zealand. So all of our logistics personnel and our maintenance personnel have been working hard behind the scenes to ensure that they can get parts and logistics supply equipment to us here to enable us to do what we are doing. That medium to high intensity warfighting has been really great, and really appreciate their support. A lot of the time you don't see our maintenance personnel and our logistics support personnel in the videos or on the front line, but they're really critical to us being able to achieve what we do achieve in the air.
In the Middle East, as you know, we're often part of a larger force, either NATO or ISAF. We have fought together as brothers in arms many times over the years, and the ability of both Australians and New Zealanders to seamlessly come together and operate in those environments is helped because of the training that we do together on exercise such as Talisman Sabre.